Good morning, I'm RJ Lang, and I wanted to share with you a personal story of how my loss, my suffering in my life changed to make sure that I live a life of purpose and have vision and develop goals and have a perspective of growth, a stoic mindset of abundance, and also, as I mentioned, a growth mindset. So what happened to me was I was living what I felt like was a great life. You know, I had a lot of choices that I made and the actions that I took that had a lot of temporary pleasures. They weren't deep rooted in purpose, but they were a way to live life, a way to be complacent, and a way to day after day know that I had, a job, that I was going to have all the necessities in life that I needed. However, I didn't have a purpose of a higher power to where I was living towards something that I really, really wasn't comfortable in wanting to do. So what changed in me was that my wife and I ended up losing our first child, Lily. And this was a really hard time in our lives where we kind of had to take a step back and look at what we were doing and the way we were living and say, hey, is this really what we want to do? Where are we going? In essence. So, and why is this happening to us, right? That's the main question. Being a victim, you're like, why could this ever happen to me? So what happened to me, and in discussing this with Monica, was, hey, how is my life living? You take a step back and analyze what's going on. She said, you know what? You need some changes in your life. I don't see that you're being happy and fulfilled with the life that you're living. And I said, okay, well, maybe I need to find that personal development. Maybe I need to start learning about myself and attempt to grow. So what I did was pick up the Success Principles by Jack Canfield. This changed my life, and this was the first story. Actually, when Lydia was born, when she was about up to 3 months, I'd read the Success Principles to her. That was kind of fun for me. I mean, it wasn't ideal to where she'd be like, oh yeah, this is a great story, or be excited about it, because she was, only 1, 2, 3 months old. But it was something that was powerful for me, because these ideas and these principles started to make sense. They started to resonate with me, that I had to have goals. I had to develop a vision. I had to have a higher power and a purpose. And it developed to a mindset of, you need to learn more in order to grow, or you're going to go through more pain and suffering in order to get to where the universe, your higher power, your purpose wants you to be. So I started just learning, just developing, just sacrificing time for information that other people have put out there, and that resonate with me. So it's gotten me to a perspective of, as we talked about, the different mindsets, and I've seen great success so far, and I'm very excited about what's going to happen in my family's future. But I would suggest that just learn about the things that you want, that you're really passionate about, or that you love. If you don't have a purpose, if you don't have a vision yet, don't rush it per se, but just learn more about the things that interest you and why you feel you're here. So because your higher power has put that and instilled that in you, the things that you love, the things that make you excited, the things that make you tingle, right? Those are your purpose and passions. And if you can get to a point where those pay you, it almost feels like that is where you're supposed to be in life. And once you get that feeling, you just want more of it. And what happens is the law of attraction states that what you want also wants you. So the universe wanting you to have this, what you actually want, or maybe you as a kid, you really wanted to do this, you had this desire, but you were never able to achieve it because you had this roadblock, or your personal capacity limiter. So you only limit yourself. And once you get past that and see that your purpose and the universe is going to transform you into what it wants you to be, which is what you actually want and deserve. So why don't you go find that first before it makes you transformed in order to what you want to be. So anyways, that's my story, and that's how I got to where I want to be and where I'm going. And I look forward to seeing you along this journey and developing your vision and achieving your goals. It's not what I say or do that you're going to remember, but the way I make you feel. Thank you.